Cigarettes and food are being smuggled through the Beitbridge border fence between South Africa and Zimbabwe. Public Works Minister Patricia Lille says lockdown regulations have led to criminals stepping up illicit cross-border activities despite the deployment of the army at the borders. Now, the fence has become a controversial issue after pictures of the vandalized 37 million rand border fence emerged on social media. Newzroom Africa's Athi Mtongana has more on this story.
When South Africa declared a national state of disaster, all points of entry into the country had to be closed. This included the Beitbridge border between South Africa and Zimbabwe. The Department of Public Works and Infrastructure announced that it will repair and replace the existing borderline fence at a cost of 37 million rand. The department told members of parliament in a joint virtual meeting that there was a competitive bidding process, and these were the subcontractors, suppliers and manufacturers chosen for the fence. Shortly after the completion of the project, these images on social media emerged of a damaged fence.
Yes, I did write a letter to the Auditor General on the 20th of April. After there were a lot of issues raised or queries raised from the public, and for the sake of transparency and accountability, I asked the AG to investigate the matter.
The minister says crooks have been trying to smuggle in cigarettes, which have been banned for sale during the lockdown.
The fence was hardly up for one day, and the crooks came through with cases of cigarettes and smuggling food and all of that.
The department's Deputy Director General, Athi says the final account of the Beitbridge border fence has still not been finalized. Mogutu says only 21 million rand has been paid by the department so far.
The contractor was instructed to use any material that is deemed suitable for reuse, and then the material that was not suitable for reuse will then be removed. And that's exactly what was done. It's a contractor's responsibility to ensure that his fence is secure during construction. The contractor is aware of the environment, because he's been doing maintenance work there. And as a department, we know the rates that are there are scheduled rates, and that's where we end. We don't feel that he was prejudiced in any way. It's correct that the tender sum was 37 million, and we are finalizing the final accounts due in less than 14 days. And then we will then communicate once that final account is signed off. Because to date, 21 million has been paid, but at final account we'll then communicate to honourable members accordingly.
The minister says it will take more time for the Auditor General to complete the investigation into whether there was value for money and whether due processes were followed. Meanwhile, the Public Protector's Office is also investigating the matter after a complaint was filed by the African Transformation Movement political party. For Newzroom Africa on Channel 405, I'm Athi Mtongana in Parliament.